You know how it is, right? You spend hours, maybe even days, just getting your ideas down. But the real work, that's turning that first chaotic draft into something that looks and sounds professional. So today, we're gonna crack open Microsoft Word and show you the hidden gems that'll take you from messy to masterful. Seriously, without all the stress.
We've all been there. You've done the hard part. You've poured your ideas out onto the page, but now you're just staring at it. And it feels like an even bigger mountain to climb, doesn't it? That's the editing process. It's all about going from that initial "oh no" panic to a super polished final product.
Oh, that feeling. You hit send on that super important email, and for a split second, you feel this rush of relief. And then, bam, your stomach just drops. You see it, that glaring typo just sitting there, mocking you. We have all been there, and that's exactly the kind of nightmare we're here to prevent.
And yeah, this right here, this is basically the starting point for so many of us. I call this the brain dump stage. It's got all the good ideas, but it's just riddled with errors, weird spacing, typos, you name it. And honestly, looking at this can feel super overwhelming. But trust me, this is where the magic begins.
Okay, so before you even think about hitting share or sending this off to your team, you've got this secret weapon built right into Word. Seriously, think of it like your own personal proofreader working for you 24/7. It's your first line of defense against those, embarrassing mistakes.
So, your first pass at editing can be boiled down to a super simple 3-step routine. It's easy to remember. First, you gotta catch those obvious typos with spell check. Easy. Next, let the grammar check clean up your sentences. And finally, and this is a big one, use the thesaurus to find that perfect word. Just doing this, it makes a massive difference.
We need to talk about the thesaurus for a second. Most of us think of it as just a way to swap out a word we've used too many times. But it's so much more than that. It's really a strategic tool. It's about finding the precise word that just sharpens your whole argument, makes your meaning crystal clear, and really boosts your impact.
All right, so you've done your solo cleanup. Your doc is looking pretty good. But now, what happens when you bring other people into the mix? Yeah, collaboration can get messy fast. So let's talk about how to set up a system for teamwork that works, without all the tears and headaches.
Oh my gosh, just look at that file name on the left. Report_final_v5_final. Does that give you secondhand anxiety? Because it definitely should. We've all lived that nightmare, right? The endless email attachments trying to figure out which final is the actual final version. But now look at the right. It's a whole different world. One document, one place. Every change is clear, and you're in total control. Okay, this right here, this is your command center. Track changes. With this thing turned on, nothing gets by you. You can see exactly who suggested what, when they did it, and most importantly, you get the final say. You can accept or reject every single edit. It's all about total transparency, and it puts you right back in the driver's seat. And what goes perfectly with track changes? Well, it's the comments feature. They're like a dream team. Instead of messing with your text directly, your colleagues can just leave little notes in the margin. It's perfect for asking a question, suggesting a bigger idea, or just giving feedback without changing a single word of the original text. It keeps the whole conversation neat, organized, and tied directly to the spot you're talking about.
So when you put it all together, that personal proofreading you did at the start, plus these amazing collaboration tools, you've basically built this seamless workflow. You're going from that chaotic first draft to a totally polished, finished document. And you're doing it not with stress, but with this real sense of control and confidence.
So, what have we learned here? Let's boil it down. First, let Word do the heavy lifting for you. Automate that basic proofreading. Second, use track changes and comments to work with your team without all the chaos. And third, remember that you are always in control of the final edits. When you master these 3 things, you're not just writing anymore. You're communicating with real confidence and precision. Mark Twain really nailed it with this one. He said, "The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug." And that's so true, right? Precision is everything. That one tiny word choice can change the entire meaning. So these tools we've been talking about, they aren't just about fixing mistakes. They're about helping you find that lightning every single time you write.
All right, so we're going to leave you with this thought. You've got the tools now. You literally have the power to take any messy, jumbled draft and turn it into something clear, powerful, and professional. So the only real question left is, what are you going to create and perfect next?